Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title, today is going to be a makeup tutorial on this cute, simple look. If you are interested in finding out how I achieved this look, stay tuned. So jumping right into skincare, we are using the Fenty Beauty Soft Silk Hydrating Primer. Yes, that's what this is. Then I'm going to follow up using the E.L.F. Retro Paradise Primer Oil. I really like these two in combination. I want to put as much moisture as I can back into my skin, so that's what I'm doing here. Next, I'm moving on to brows. I'm going to be using my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 4.5. I'm going to keep it pretty simple with the brows today. I'm not using too many products. I absolutely love when eyebrow pencils come with a spoolie on the opposite end. It's just so helpful. Now I'm going in with my NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint pen. I'm just going to be using this to add a few hair-like strokes to my brow. Going back in with the spoolie to make sure everything is looking good. Now I'm jumping into the E.L.F. Putty Primer. I love this primer. It's super affordable. Check it out if you don't have it already. Back to the brows. While I let that primer sit, I'm going to clean up my brows using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Medium Beige. Using that same exact concealer, I'm going to put that on my lids to use as a primer. Then I'm going to go ahead with this makeup sponge and just blend everything out. Going in with this Colourpop Candyland palette. Well, it's called Candy Castle, I think. But yeah, I got this palette strictly for nostalgic reasons and I love it. First color I'm going to be adding to my crease is Gramma Nutt. So next I'm going in with that brown color, which is like a matte brown color, but it does have like glitter in it. It's really pretty. I don't have any color like this in my collection, so I'm glad that I picked up this palette. And of course Colourpop is pretty affordable as well. I think it was less than $20 for this palette. I wanted my wing to be pretty big and it does get a little bit messy here, but don't worry because we're going to clean that up later. Going back into the palette, I'm using the color Sugar High and I'm going to be applying this color with my finger. I feel like whenever you have like shimmer shades like this, you get the best color payoff when you use your finger. You can use a brush. I would suggest using your finger first. If you can't use your finger, try maybe using a silicone brush or a flat brush. Now I'm going to take a wipe and just literally clean that up. And then I'm going to use this white creamish color pencil for my waterline. This is from Colourpop as well. It's from the Bambi series and I think it's called Meadow. Now I'm going to add that brown color to my under eye area. Back to the brows, I'm adding some Ardell clear glue just to keep my hairs in place. Now I'm going in with some concealer from LA Girl. This is the shade Cool Tan. So I'm going to put this under my eye on that nasty burn I have on my forehead. and on a few dark spots that I have on my face. Gonna be sure to blend that out on the sides of my nose because I don't want the makeup to get kicked up there. So be sure to do that as well if you need to. Now I'm going in with my E.L.F. concealer just to brighten things up just a little bit more. I will put the exact shade that I'm using down below in the description box because I don't know what shade that is. For foundation, I'm going to be mixing my M.A.C Studio foundation along with my Fenty Eaze drops. This video was shot like last month. It's not that old, but it's old, y'all. But yeah, my skin is darker than this right now, but the M.A.C was too light at the moment, but I decided to darken it with the Eaze drops, so it worked out. But my skin is much darker at the moment for sure. Now I'm going in with some RCMA powder just to go over that concealer, just to set things in place. And I'm just using this brush to press in that powder. Now I'm following up using the M.A.C Studio Fix powder in the color C6. Now I'm going in with my favorite powder from Sephora. It is the Micro Smooth powder, and this is in the shade Tan. This powder is a necessity. It just makes everything look great. I love it. Now I'm going in with my Nars Orgasm blush. This blush is, I've been loving this blush. It's just like so pretty. It definitely has these beautiful gold reflex in it, so I don't use a highlight all the time. I just put this blush on and go. Now I'm going in with my bronzer. I'm using the Hoola bronzer in Toasted, I believe. And I'm gonna add that to my cheeks as well as my forehead. And also down my nose as well. Now we're moving on to lips. I'm gonna wipe the gloss off that I have on, and I'm going to line my lips with this brown pencil that I got from NK. These pencils are 99 cents in my beauty supply store. If you haven't tried them, definitely pick them up if you see them. It's only 99 cents and they are really, really good. I love these pencils. I almost always use them. Now I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty lip color, and this is in the shade Unbuttoned. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out. Add a little bit more of the brown liner. Then I'm gonna follow up using the Fenty Gloss Bomb. Well, actually, the Fenty Gloss in the shade Fussy, I think. I feel like I lost some of that brown color under my eye, but I don't want to get fallout, so I'm just using this napkin to catch any fallout that may happen, and I'm just adding that color back. Last, I'm going into the minty green color and adding that to my inner corners. And I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with my favorite setting spray from Morphe. And then I'm gonna take this sponge and just press everything into the skin. Now I'm gonna move on to mascara. That's Maybelline Rocket Lash Mascara. I'm gonna add that to my lower lashes as well. And add lashes off camera, and that is it. That's all. I hope you guys enjoyed the look. See you guys next time. Bye.